I've never watched it all the way through, but I know it's a long fucking movie.
I'm 82 years old and I have to go to bed at 10. Fuck you!
Rip a finger off and shove it up my ass.
You always talk about the Fanboy Fight Club.
What's going on, fanboys and girls? Welcome to a festive Fanboy Fight Club podcast. If you don't know who we are, we're a group of friends that argue about literally everything, and we're going to prove that today by arguing over what our favorite Christmas movie is. So that should be fun. If you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to ask a favor of you. Please click the subscribe button. Just subscribe to our channel for us, even if you don't want to watch every episode that we post. As long as you're subscribed, that's all that really matters. So we beg of you to please subscribe to us. Consider it a Christmas gift to us or a charitable donation. We're a lot less annoying than those people at the stores with the bell. So
because you're only a number to us.
Oh, those are for families.
All right.
I do
So,
like
anyway.
that every time Wes looks up from his camera, half his face gets cut off.
Oh yeah, it's like not in the full frame.
Wes is partially on there. So
Yeah. It's alright when he looks
That's the
down,
level of
which is what he
interest
does
that
most of the time anyway.
He's only half interested, so he'll get half his face.
Right, yeah, exactly.
All right, so I'm going to introduce you to the club real quick, and then we're going to get started with our topic. So my name is Jason. Joining me from Arizona, dreaming of nothing close to a white Christmas, we have Jake. And, of course, joining us together today, we have Jamar and the poor homeless boy that he picked up for the holidays, Mike. And, of course...
We're not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? We're just going to put, like, a little... You should put, like, a divider in between you so it doesn't look like you're in the same place.
Yeah, because it totally wouldn't have changed the background at all. You can see half the wall. The worst part is that...
What are you talking about? I in my new place, I have a Ninja Turtle room.
Yeah.
There you go.
Half of it.
The funniest part is that they're
And
flipped, so like it's not a cohesive. If you mash them together, they'd be on
So
the
if I
same
go
side.
like this, my arm ends up on the other side.
Yes.
That's awesome. I like that.
You guys look like a beautiful Oreo over there.
And, of course, on cue,
The other
joining
side of
us...
that Oreo.
Hoping that Peppermint Mochas will buy his house a new deck is our ultimate barista, Wes.
I do need a new deck, so buy peppermint mochas.
Yeah, there you go.
They're so
All
goddamn
right, so
good.
we're not gonna. I think I talked to you guys about before this. We're not gonna do like hardly any other stuff other than just kind of the main topic. We're just gonna make these podcasts kind of short and sweet. We will have a little bit of an extra thing after the topic, but that's gonna be for later. So just jumping right into it. To get in the Christmas spirit, I posted a poll on Twitter asking what everybody's favorite Christmas movie is. We put on 4, but allowed people to comment on it. And to our surprise and shock, it actually kind of blew up. And at the last count, we had over 26,000 votes on it. So, for us that is. Our last poll got 26 votes. This one got 26,000. So to us, that's blowing up.
That's a 1,000% increase.
That is 1,000% increase, exactly. So people definitely weighed in on their opinion, and people had vastly different views of what their favorite Christmas movie is. So, before we answer that question, though, what our favorite Christmas movie is, I have a couple other questions that I want to ask you guys, and I have them written down, obviously, as you can see the piece of paper. So I'm going to start. I guess we'll start with Jake on this one. What makes a Christmas movie to you? Because everybody had people classify Die Hard as a Christmas movie. People classify some weird movies as Christmas movies just because they take place around the time or have some Christmas references. So what defines a Christmas movie? So what do you think?
Well, I think.
I thought I said that. So you're looking at me. I'm like, oh.
I don't know.
I said Jake, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
He looked at me. That's the weird part.
All right. So, I think really what defines a Christmas movie is it has to be part of the plot of the movie. Like I consider Gremlins a Christmas movie, not only because it takes place in Christmas, but because the Mogwai is a Christmas gift from father to son, and then all this havoc gets wreaked. And it has one of the best Christmas monologues of all time when his girlfriend is telling him about why she hates Christmas, about how her dad died in the fireplace, in the chimney. Like that's just great. Like that's Christmas for me. But
His dad dying in the chimney is Christmas to him.
well, that's not quite what I meant. But yeah, sure, let's go with that. No, but like it can't just take place tangentially to Christmas. It has to have something that means, or like Christmas has to affect the plot somehow. Home Alone counts. Gremlins counts. Die Hard is on the border of counting because it takes place during Christmas, and it's kind of the point because it would be the only reason that why he would go to that tower in the first place is to go and deal with his ex-wife. So I mean, it kind of makes sense. But there's other movies that people suggested. I was like, I don't know that I would count that one. So for me, Christmas has to be part of the plot or a plot device in the movie.
What about you, Wes?
Hit it right on the head. I mean, it has to deal around Christmas, right? You gotta have fucking Christmas songs. You gotta have a Christmas tree. And I haven't seen Die Hard since I was a kid, so I can't even fucking remember if there's a Christmas song in the movie, but I do know it takes place around Christmas. But yeah, it has to be built around the holiday. That's what makes a Christmas movie. And it has to have a lot of heart. All Christmas movies have heart.
Song. You said Christmas song, so they
No,
got.
I said Christmas dongs.
Oh, okay.
No, I said songs. I said songs.
So
but
if
because
Bruce Willis would have popped his
guys
little
believe
willy
that.
out, it would have been Christmassy then.
yeah, it's like a little candy cane.
Was it like a little? He like wrapped it with a bow or a wreath.
Well, how do you
Put
know
the
he
red
didn't do
ribbon
that?
around it so it's striped red and white.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the
That
best.
might have
kind
been
of
one of the surprises he had for his wife. You never know.
You
Oh,
know,
but
that's-
if it hooks like the candy cane, that's just kind of fucked up.
or
hit me.
depending on how you use it.
I feel like that's like almost like a duck penis at that point.
So yeah, I would agree. I'd probably say no song, but I get you. I hate
You
movies
like
with
Christmas
songs.
songs?
No song.
Okay,
You like
so
Christmas songs?
So
name a
you
Christmas
have a-
song that's awesome.
So you can have a
All of
Christmas movie without a
I
Christmas
know
song.
one that's
That doesn't
awesome.
make sense.
Well, not all movies have songs in them. So I mean, does
all
that?
songs are awesome. Fuck you.
I'm not a fan of Christmas songs. But I would agree. I mean, it just has to be in the since we're fanboys and we watch comic book movies, and it's the Marvel's universe, DC universe. A movie just has to take place in the Christmas universe for it to be a Christmas movie. I would think it doesn't necessarily have to be involved with Santa Claus and things like that to be a Christmas movie, because there's other themes to Christmas. Like, there's movies that just show people getting together and drama in their family. It's not necessarily a Christmas movie, but it takes place during Christmas.
You talking
so-
about Medea?
It's a holiday.
No,
That's
movie.
right.
But
It's
they
like
were,
a-
they
but
were
no,
brought
there's
together
holiday
because of Christmas. That makes Christmas a
Right.
plot point.
That's
in
what I'm
that
saying.
movie.
So Santa Claus doesn't have to be in it, or they don't have to sing a Christmas song for it to be a Christmas movie, right?
Is there?
Well, I
a
would think you would have to have
movie without a
Christmas music.
song in it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think because even Die Hard does have Christmas music in it.
Yeah, it has
at
jingle
some
bells
point
when
in
he's
time,
like
so-
throwing the ornaments at people and killing them with the Christmas twine
Yeah,
and everything like
right,
that.
yeah.
Choking
There we
people
go.
with the
Christmas
Christmas
movie.
lights. Yeah,
Nailed
Christmas
it.
movie.
It is a Christmas movie. But go ahead. I digress.
I think him sending the dead body down the elevator with a ho ho ho, I have a machine gun written on it makes it a Christmas movie personally. But what about you, Mike? Do you agree with what Jamar said?
I don't know. I've been paying attention. I've been too amused by the fact that every time I look at him, I'm looking at a blank wall on the screen.
Great,
It's just-
you
it's so
looking
much
in
fun.
my direction, but we're really
But
not
I'm
looking
definitely
at each
looking
other.
the opposite direction, which makes it so much better. I don't know. Things that. Just we have to look now.
Dude, he's sitting beside you and you can't even pay attention. Like, that's pretty bad. Like, that's like a new low for you.
That doesn't take much these days. So what makes a Christmas movie for me? I mean, it obviously has to have Christmassy stuff in it, whether it's Christmas trees, decorations, music, snow obviously is a big one, because it's not
course it
Christmas
does.
snow.
What if it doesn't take place in? What if it doesn't take place in an area where it snows for Christmas?
Well, then you're just a jackass like Jake, 'cause you live in the wrong area.
What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused.
Wes doesn't get it. You'll get it later. You'll get it later.
He'll figure it out later when he watches it. It's okay. But yeah, so as long as it has at least even if it doesn't have to be part of the main plot, just underlying underneath everything else, it's Christmas. Then I'm okay with it. I'll accept it as part of the category.
Okay, all right, I can accept that. So moving on, then we'll start with Jamar on this one. since he's the one who loves everything. But in this case, if he hates Christmas music, maybe he hates a couple Christmas movies. What's a beloved holiday movie that you absolutely cannot stand?
Well, again, I don't hate things, because if I don't like it, I just don't like watch it. But if I had to choose, I thought hard about this and actually wrote it down. I'm going to categorize it as something that I probably wouldn't really watch again because it wasn't like as good as everyone else thinks. It's still slightly overrated, but A Christmas Story to me would be slightly overrated in my book, just because it wasn't. I don't know. It didn't click with me. I don't know.
I'll continue not to look at you.
I'm sorry, Mike.
No.
But yeah, I mean, there's not any main reason of why I dislike the movie. I mean, there's some things that I feel is kind of cheesy, and overall, I think people enjoy it, especially around me, because it's like, oh, it's shot in Cleveland and all that. But it wasn't like.
See, up until like a few years ago, I didn't even know that it was in Cleveland. I was just like, oh, cool. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna pay money to go see the actors have to do something because they don't get royalties for the movie anymore.
But to clarify, I don't hate the movie, so please don't hate me and don't scream at me. In the comments,
No,
I don't
please
hate
do.
the movie. I just
Tweet at him.
wouldn't really care to watch it again.
Please tweet at him and just send him memes and gifs of nothing but Christmas Story stuff. It would be great.
So, if you're a fan of The Christmas Story, Mike, what do you like about it that you think it's crazy that Jamar doesn't?
Oh, it's just like there's nothing to not like about it. It has like a little bit of humor. I mean, who doesn't like a giant sexy leg lamp? I mean, my girlfriend's dad has it in his house, and I first saw it, went over and I looked at it. I'm like, oh, he has the lamp, and it was so exciting. It's just it doesn't have anything that's kind of like, oh, that's just stupid, or it's just playing out this kid's like week of Christmas. Like, he gets his present once, he shoots his eye out. Spoilers if you haven't watched it in the past 20 years or however long it's been out.
Because it's not on 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
during
you don't have
Christmas
TV. I'm sorry.
Maybe that could be something to do with it. It's just that it's always,
But that's it.
always,
it's not
always
even like
on.
you just
And it's
turn it on while everyone's doing everything, and then you just casually see like bits and pieces of it throughout the day. It's not something where it requires your attention. You can see it, like parts of it, and you'll see the whole movie at some point during that day. It doesn't take a lot of your focus away, and
So it's not good.
and it's not cheesy. Well, Christmas movies aren't supposed to be like an actual like cinema film where you go and you're like looking to be like super like, yeah, let's do this. No, it's a fucking Christmas movie. That's why like 90% of like the old animated ones are all like 30 minutes long.
I'll be honest with you, and just to kind of go on the old animated ones. One of the movies I hate now, and I really didn't like it that much as a kid, but the Rudolph. Like the claymation type of Rudolph, like that movie, like always kind of creeped me out. It was just
It's still
weird.
creepy now watching it. I'm like, man, Rudolph looks kind of like really creepy. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, even watching stuff like Nightmare Before Christmas doesn't look as creepy as Rudolph does, just because of the texture they used.
And the noise his nose would make when it lit
yeah,
up,
it's
like
like,
it was
why the hell is it
weird,
whistle?
like screeching noise. Yeah, well,
It's like, dude, like get this kid a tissue because it's definitely not supposed to do that if it's making noises.
yeah, I was not a fan of that one. Anyway, all right, Wes, what's one that you hate?
Look, I mean, you can say as much shit as you want in the comments. I don't give a fuck. A Christmas Story is a piece of shit. Right? It's just not a good movie. It's not interesting at all. It doesn't hold my attention.
Wait to play 7 Days with you. I'm gonna burn your goddamn tower to the ground.
Now it's gonna be impossible because I put steel everywhere.
You know what? I don't care. I'll still do it. Open the door, all those zombies.
You know, we had to watch it every year in school, and every year I hated it more and more and more to the point where it's like this growing passion inside me. I can't stand the film. Whenever someone posts something on Facebook about it, I'm like, oh, you fucking suck.
I'm just gonna do nothing but send you
The other film I don't like, shut up, Mike. The other film I don't like is Elf. I don't think.
Oh my god, I can
I
agree
would
with
agree
that.
with you
I don't
there.
think Elf is funny at all.
It's annoying. It's
I
just
was like,
making loud noises for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe I'll try it again. So I watched it the other day with Christian, and no, it's terrible.
Like,
Yeah,
the
so-
only good part of it is Zoe Deschanel. Other than that, I don't care about the entire movie.
So many people like commented Elf on our poll, and I was just like, no, like,
And like,
it's
and
just
you're a
not
stupid
good.
idiot. You're a
Yeah.
stupid
I
idiot.
told you
You're a
that would
stupid
happen too. I was like, you didn't
So
put
quick
Elf in
question.
that poll. That's a mistake.
Yeah.
Just because people love it so
Are you
much.
guys like? Do you guys
So
like
that's
the other
26,000
Adam
votes.
Sandler or not Adam Sandler? Oh God!
Wow.
I mean, it's the same
It's
thing.
crazy
They both do the
nice.
same character in every movie.
It's crazy. Oh, actually, Kristen mentioned that. I was like, that's not a Christmas movie. But I know. But anyways, do you guys not like Will Ferrell in general then? Because I feel like that was
like I didn't really
that's
care
tell you
for
what,
Step Brothers.
essential.
Anchorman is my favorite Will Ferrell movie. Outside of Anchorman, I cannot stand him in anything that he is the lead. I will take him as a supporting actor in a movie all day long, but him as a lead, like people love Step Brothers, I fucking hate that movie.
Okay,
so
I'm just gonna
I can't
close the
stand Will
laptop
Ferrell.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Step
done.
Brothers
I'm done.
is great. The
Fanboy
more you
Fight
watch
Club is
Step
over.
Brothers, the more you watch Step Brothers, the funnier it gets.
It's
I don't know.
hour and a half of him yelling.
Yeah, well,
Every
in
movie
like
he does.
Talladega
Yeah,
Nights, like how do you not enjoy Ricky Bobby shit? Dude?
Yeah,
There's
I
so
like
many
Okay,
Talladega
Talladega Nights, I don't mind.
Okay, like, there's so many,
Talladega
like-
Nights, I don't mind.
Like, like an actual,
Actually,
like,
I watched Talladega
not
Nights
just
so many
himself.
times. Sorry, Mike, what were you saying?
Anytime Will Ferrell's playing like an actual character who doesn't have the same personality as himself, it turns out good. Like Talladega Nights, Anchorman,
Yeah.
where he's a legitimate, like, structured character. But if it's just, oh, let's throw him in because he's a comedian and make him a lead actor, and it's not going to have any specific point or reason to his character,
Stop.
he's just going to do the same thing over and over.
And let's be honest, Anchorman 2 is god awful.
Oh yeah, it's awful, terrible.
Yeah,
It should
it's
have never been
Now
made.
the Will Ferrell podcast.
This is the
But I do want to say
Will
something.
Ferrell.
First of all, because I said Farrell, Colin Farrell. Shout out to Jason. Second, I am a little bit disappointed, and I guess I kind of just now thought of this, but in Elf, when he went to New York City for the first time, and he was running around, looking around, and he walked into the crosswalk and got hit by that car. No one brought that up, and I'm a little disappointed. But yeah,
Oh god, I'm sorry, that was too good because we used to call him Colin Farrell way back when I was with
Yeah, definitely.
Leave my celebrity doppelganger out of this. All right, let's just go back into the real topic here.
Yeah,
Jake, what about you? I know you don't like Christmas Story either, but yeah,
Yeah,
that one or another one.
I'm kind of with Wes. Like, you can throw me all the hate you want, and there'll probably be hate coming from right here in my room when I say this. But like, I fucking hate the Christmas Story movies.
just
Like,
shut
I
up.
fucking hate
Just
it.
shut
Like,
up.
it's not funny. It's dumb. Like, yep. See, I got shit thrown at me. Yeah,
We're
right.
sitting there.
Alright,
This was
so-
like, woo!
Oh, I got attacked by
I
a
think those were
Bulbasaur.
celebratory than anything else.
Oh, that's
A ditto
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
That was a ditto
Wow.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
damn.
ditto. That's
Ditto
kind of
Bulb.
cool.
It's from
Yeah,
Korea.
I need to move out.
All right.
I
Anyway,
saved- holy shit.
yeah, no, like out of all the Christmas movies, that's just the one that I feel like I have no connection to whatsoever. Like,
You're connected to
well, no,
a
like
reindeer with a glowing nose, a snowman that's gonna melt, and
no, because I watched those all when I was
green
younger. I never saw a
Kermit
Christmas
Frog.
Story. I
cocaine.
never saw a Christmas Story until I was an adult, and I think 95% of the reason why people love that movie is because it's nostalgic for them. They remember either seeing it when they were little or something like that. And if you don't watch that movie, if you've never seen that movie and you watch it now as like a fresh viewer, I don't know anybody who's watched it as an adult and been like, "That was a really good movie. I really like that." Everybody who hasn't seen it before, if they were kids, if they saw it when they were kids, they liked the movie. If they had never seen it until recently and they watch it, they don't like it. It's just the way it is.
And honestly, anyone that does is fucking lying.
Yeah,
Just to fit in with
okay,
everybody
so-
else.
I
But
just
like
want to
every
throw a
other
wrench
Christmas
in Jake's
movie, I
argument
remember
here.
watching when I was little. You know, like Rudolph. Like, yeah, it might not be the best movie ever, but I remember watching it as a child, like when I was young. Or Gremlins, I watched it when I was young. Die Hard, all that. Like, I watched it on Christmas or like during the Christmas season when I was little. So all of those have a better connection for me to Christmas than that shitty purple bunny suit. Like, what does that fucking have to do with it?
Pink, not purple.
Pink.
And
did I
first
say
off, I
purple?
know
I
there's
knew,
no
like,
way
I
that
was
you
thinking
didn't
pink.
watch that until you were adult because you used to come up here for Christmas with your dad and brother and mom and everybody, and you'd come over to our grandparents, and they definitely left that shit on every Christmas.
It's getting a little weird.
Yeah, spoiler alert, we're related.
This is how much I hate that movie. I'd rather watch that shitty direct-to-video A Christmas Story 2 over top of the other one.
All right, well, how about
God,
this, Mike?
that
I've
is-
repressed all those memories because they were shit because I was watching that movie.
Do you know what else is shit? Fred
Jake's
Claus.
face.
Someone said Fred Claus yesterday on Twitter, and I forgot all about that film. I hate that film too.
Yeah, no, like
I
if
don't
you're
know.
gonna go with
I
like
don't
a,
think it's
a
good.
funny play on word like name, it's gotta be the Santa Claus. Like the Santa Claus isn't bad. Like the first one.
The Santa Claus was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, the only one that threw me in the Twitter poll was somebody said Scarface.
I think they were
Right?
just being.
Yeah, I think
That was
they
a
were
different type
trolling.
of
That was
snow. I
like
think Wes
really
even
the
said
only
that.
one that was just like, what the?
Wes was like, no, that was a different kind
Well,
of
I mean-
snow.
I said that actually. That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jason said that, and it was genius. You
Thank
didn't put your
thank
name
you.
on it, so
I
it's
know, I know.
worthless.
I thought I had a pretty
If
good
you
one
like
today
it and
with
you
the,
love it, put your name on it. No, we're not looking at each other.
No, yeah, there we go.
I had a pretty good one with the Ernest earlier too. I thought because I put that little GIF on there. Did you? I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
I quit paying attention to it after
Oh, so
a week.
somebody said that they were surprised that Ernest only got 1% of the vote, and I said, well, I guess people don't appreciate the sophisticated comedy that is Ernest P. Worrell, and then I put like a GIF of him like doing like
Yeah,
a
that
weird
was
face.
pretty funny. He's like, that was pretty funny.
All right, so let's look into some of these classic movies, like out of because rebooting is like the thing now. Everybody likes to reboot and remake shit. So what out of like the classic Christmas movies do you think could use a reboot or could benefit from a reboot? Let's go with Mike.
Oh, why just go with me?
Pick me, pick me, pick
What?
me.
Jamar.
All right,
For the second
get
time.
this. I have
He's got a movie pitch ready.
the perfect reboot for an amazing movie, which is actually in my top 3 of holiday movies. We're gonna set the scene. We have a really buff dude,
He's got a
big man
movie pitch.
who is very masculine and strong, and then we have another man who is a very funny guy who is kind of down to earth.
I swear to
Please
God,
tell me it's not
that's
Kevin
The
Hart.
Rock and Kevin Hart. I'm just gonna.
That's where I'm going. Fucking Jingle All the Way 2, or reboot, whatever you want to call
They
it.
already made Jingle All the Way too. It has
Yeah, no, not a
they're
two.
the cable guy.
We're gonna do Jingle All the Way, Jingle All the Way New.
Three.
How about that?
Oh, God.
There you go, Jingle All the Way
You're
New.
worse.
No, anyways, we got The Rock as fucking Arnold
So
Schwarzenegger.
does Kevin
here.
Hart play the little kid?
No, Kevin Hart's gonna play
He plays the
Sinbad's
Sinbad.
character.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Uh,
That would literally be probably one of the funniest movies of all time.
God no.
No,
So
but
funny.
like
So
Sinbad
funny.
at least
Oh,
had a little bit of
gosh.
size because when they go toe to toe, it makes sense. Like
You got like an elf
They can-
versus
they can work
the
around
Hulk.
that. They
That's
can
like
work
that,
around that.
where
They
they
can
do
work
platform
around
shoes
that.
make the Rock like punch around for a little
Because,
bit.
like,
We can work around that.
why don't you just bring Sinbad
if
back?
Kevin Hart and The Rock both
Well,
grab a toy at
Sinbad's
the
like-
same time, like come on, like you know who would win that.
Exactly, but here,
I feel like that's what he'd just be picking it up. And
Hear me out,
have Kevin Hart
exactly.
dangling there.
exactly. That's the whole point. Is the play between them two would be amazing. Having The Rock like hold the toy up and Kevin Hart's like dangling from it, or like
Dangling from it?
dangling
Dangling.
from it, or like Kevin Hart because obviously he's
The
he's
entire
wild.
thing is nude. By the way.
Listen, Kevin Hart's like sliding into the ball pit just because like that would be a great movie. That would be a great movie. Like I feel like The Rock can pull it off, and then he's
I
fucking
think
Turbo
we need to
Man.
chill out.
Who else could
we
you
need
put
to we need to
costume?
chill out
That
on the
would be-
Kevin Hart The Rock like combo. Like I get that it's a
No,
good
no,
combo,
no,
but they're
no,
already
no.
doing Jumanji. Like let them just do that and then like
Jumanji.
wait
I
like
feel
another
like
year.
you're on a heroin high right now. Like
No,
The
no.
Rock and The Rock.
Just scrap Jumanji. Don't even make that movie because it has Jack Black in it, right?
Give me
So
more The Rock. Give me
that
more.
movie.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
that would be an amazing movie. That would be absolutely amazing. That would be so
All
fun.
right.
So fun. It would be awesome.
So after Jamar's
Hollywood,
shitty,
if you're listening, please pick that up.
after Jamar's shitty idea, Wes, can you save us from this?
Yeah,
You guys are all wrong. And if I recall, it's like, oh, I actually like Central Intelligence.
I never seen it.
I like
I said Jason.
Central Intelligence.
I
Yeah.
liked Central
That's-
Intelligence, but your idea for Jingle All the Way starring The Rock and Kevin Hart is nothing I want to see.
How is it not?
Say that right now.
So I will
I
say
love
this.
The Rock.
I will say this, Jamar. I'd watch it.
Thank you. Everybody watch it.
Although it doesn't make sense, I'd watch it.
I watched it on
it would make
FX
sense.
in 5 years after it's already failed.
I'd watch it. I'd watch it so we could do a react to it. Exactly.
It'd be
The
amazing.
problem though is that Kevin Hart would fucking die quickly.
Actually, you know what I would actually rather see instead of Kevin Hart at this point after seeing the new Baywatch trailer, The Rock and Zac Efron battling over
Oh, well,
toy.
Thanks a lot, Mr.
Thanks for whitewashing the character.
Whitewashing the character. Thank you. Let's take away the ethnic jobs there. Thank you. Thank you, Jay.
But you're turning Arnold Schwarzenegger into from a guy from Samoa, like half Samoan. All right. I'm just saying, like the comedy between the two is fucking hilarious. Just in that trailer, like I did not want to see the Baywatch trailer at all, or like that movie at all, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, holy shit, they're not taking themselves seriously. This is awesome.
So you're gonna tell me that Zac Efron could play a postal worker? Seriously? He doesn't even wear shirts.
That would be the funny part.
Rock really doesn't.
He would just have
What about
a
this,
tattoo
Jamar?
of
What about
the
this? What about
USPS
Jingle All the
symbol
Way
right on.
with The Rock and the guy from Luke Cage?
But no, he's too serious.
Yeah,
He's too serious.
Grr,
I don't think he would be funny.
I think we're way off
That
topic.
show.
We're way off
TV
topic.
show.
We need to get back on track.
But I don't,
When I came up
We're
with
supposed
this
to make the
question, I was
podcast
really
shorter.
hoping for a better movie than Jingle All the Way. So
you.
and
well, that's because he was actually like, that's because he was like 14, or he was probably like 25 when the movie came out. So I get it, Jason. I get why you hate Jingle All the
He was
Way.
too old for it.
He was too busy watching White Christmas.
I watched Jingle All the Way. I didn't think it was that good of a movie, and I liked Arnold Schwarzenegger at the time. So chill.
Fucking great movie. Come on now.
Crazy.
All right. So what else could be
Go
rebooted?
ahead.
Wes, please
Well-
give me something else.
I really don't think Christmas movies should be rebooted because they don't need to be. But if
Okay.
I had to choose one, like if there was a gun in my head, they're like, "You gotta reboot a Christmas movie, motherfucker," and I was like, "Okay, I guess I will." I would probably redo Scrooged, the one with Bill
okay.
Murray,
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
because
I like
a lot
that
of great comedians today that could build upon that, and I think there could be a good remake for that.
I can agree with that. I like that. Shut up about Kevin Hart. Stop with Kevin Hart, please.
I was actually going. I had a similar thing in
Who's
mind
this?
when I was
I'll
looking at
never
this
see it
question. And I know like a lot of people didn't like. So it's almost based on another remake. So recently there was a Vacation remake, and it was not the greatest movie in the world, but it was pretty fun.
Right.
So if they did a Christmas Vacation remake, same way they did that, to where it's not really a remake, but it sort of is.
And where they accept the old movie
Yeah.
as part of it, but they're not
Yeah,
allowed to
yeah.
because they don't want to
Or like
ruin the old
Rusty,
movie.
yeah, like Rusty's Family, a Christmas Vacation with Rusty's Family. Like I would be down to watch that movie. Like that would be
Russ
that
having his
could
dad
be
over
really
for
Hey,
fun.
Christmas
that's-
dinner.
Like, wasn't that great?
Yep, I'd be okay with that. Don't forget, there's the Christmas Vacation 2 already out there.
True, yeah, but
If
I have an idea. I know what I want remade.
What, Mike?
I want the Tim Allen Christmas Santa Claus movies remade, but this time with The Rock as Santa Claus
Oh, Jesus.
and Kevin Hart as his son.
as Bernard. No, Kevin Hart is Bernard. Come on,
Oh yes, he'll be Bernard.
Great Bernard.
he would be perfect as Bernard. Yeah.
Oh, my
Is it
God.
The Rock on Twitter? Is it the Dwayne Johnson or is it
Are you
The
gonna
Rock?
tweet at him? Are you gonna tweet
Oh
at him?
yeah.
My God.
Well, you know,
All right.
Tweet at
you
him
can
too.
remake a Christmas story and just have like a dog shitting
No,
for
no,
an hour
no,
and a
no,
half.
no, no, guys. We're going to remake Home Alone with the
Kevin Hart.
the sticky hand bandits being Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Oh my.
That's what I'd watch that.
That would work.
Okay.
I
What you
think
don't
I feel
realize-
like that makes it kind of racist that they're breaking down.
Listen, we just realized a simple formula in Hollywood. If you want the movie to be good, just put Kevin Hart and fucking The Rock in it.
Well, okay, wait, are we talking about?
Well,
All right.
Kevin Hart being the
Clarification.
child.
In order, if you want your movie to make money, put them in it. Not, I wouldn't necessarily say
So
if you want to make a
after
good
one-
movie. Like we'll classify.
Okay.
That's the goal.
How about this, though? A remake of Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin as one of the bandits.
No, remake of Home
He probably
Alone
looks like one now.
with
I know.
The Rock and Ice Cube as Kevin Hart's child.
I like that. I like
Kevin Hart. Can I imagine Kevin Hart going?
So when I originally wrote this question, my idea in mind and my answer to what I feel could use a reboot and has nothing to do with Kevin Hart or The Rock would be a movie like It's a Wonderful Life, because I was kind of surprised on our poll that only a couple of people wrote that in, and that's like highly regarded as like one of the best like Christmas movies of all time. I know like my godmother, my aunt, that was her favorite movie ever, and I've seen the movie and I like it, but it's so dated.
Overrated.
I think people
over the age of 50, they do love
people
it.
in our generation really don't appreciate it because it's a black and white film and nobody wants to watch it. Kind of like your point that nobody likes to watch films with subtitles, Wes. So I think a movie like that could use a reboot, like a refresh, like same story, same idea, but just with more modern actors and in color, and I think it's a movie that would do well. That's where I was kind of going with this when I asked the question, but then Kevin Hart and The Rock got involved and all shit. What the hell?
I'm sure you could
So
put
we're
Kevin
gonna
Hart
move
and
on.
Rock in that movie somehow.
That's the right one.
Wait.
So on the flip side of that,
there's
then
like these two.
Jesus Christ,
What the
you guys.
hell?
On the flip side of that, what movie should not be touched?
That's the one I just
Jake?
did.
Which one?
Kevin Hart.
Wes, either of you, since those guys aren't paying attention.
Gremlins.
I might
Don't
have
fucking
just did
touch
the wrong
it.
one.
Don't
Yeah, that's-
don't you fucking dare, because you'll try to make it CG and you'll make me want to
What
punch
is
people
it?
in the face. Gremlins. Don't touch Gremlins. Just leave Gremlins
So-
as the perfect
Oh, yeah.
Christmas movie on its
Look.
pedestal where it needs to be.
Give me a Gremlins 3, and I will be happy. All I want is a new Gremlins.
As long as it's not CG and they do like real, actual
Practical effects?
practical
Of course, yeah.
effects, like I would be down.
So is
I don't want them to touch The Night Before Christmas. I don't want a live-action remake of
Agreed.
Night Before Christmas.
I
I don't want
think
any
they will. Like,
animated movie. I don't want anything. I don't leave it. Leave
if
it.
you look at a lot of the properties that they're rebooting, it's properties that have somewhat fallen off from popularity, but with them still literally doing the Night Before Christmas Haunted Mansion at both parks all the time, and they sell insane amounts of merchandise for Night Before Christmas still. Like I don't think they're going to touch that one yet.
That would be a
not
perfect
for like
reason
another
for them
like
to
20
touch it.
years.
You know,
Yeah.
that'd be a perfect reason for them to touch it because they know it's a cash cow.
I did see somebody try to do like a stage production of it, and I was like, oh, that might maybe.
If you two are done tweeting
Hey,
The
we're talking
Rock,
about
Pitching movie ideas to The Rock.
can you answer the question?
Hey, fuck
What
the
movie
question
should they
is that?
not touch?
I'm going with Wes on this one. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
That could do nothing but harm. Because that movie is so good, and if they tried to CGI it or tried to live action it would just be garbage.
I would say like don't do another Die Hard, but then
Bruce Willis would be out of work.
They keep doing them and they keep getting
That's
shit
the-
here.
that's the only movie Bruce Willis can actually do.
the first Die Hard was
No,
the only
they
one
need
that
to
had
do
anything
another
to do
one,
with Christmas.
And they can
though.
call it Die Hard, the Christmas movie, and
No, the
he'll be taking on The Rock and Kevin Hart. As
Wasn't
the
the
main
second
bad
one
guy.
like because he was at the airport trying to get home for Christmas or something, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
second
Oh,
one's
maybe,
still
yeah.
second
Christmas
one's somewhat
Eve.
around Christmas.
Yeah.
It's
The third
with
one's
a
not,
vengeance.
but it's
That's
the
not.
best.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, that one. I love. Okay, guys, remake of Die Hard 3 with Bruce Willis' character being played by The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson's character being played by Kevin Hart.
No, because Kevin Hart's not serious.
No, but
Samuel L.
I can
Jackson's
say
serious.
Samuel
in that
Jackson
film.
as Sinbad, but he's a little old, I would say. I think Samuel
What's wrong with just having Sam Jackson play that role again? He's still fucking
He looks
amazing.
the same, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
does.
age.
Him and Patrick Stewart just haven't aged in the past 30 years.
Isn't
That's like
isn't
one-
he like 68?
Who?
I don't know.
One of my
Samuel
favorite,
Jackson? Oh, is
one of my
that
favorite
Shot
rants in
Spike
that.
off a tower that's never aged again.
He was born in 48.
when White Christmas and
Fucking dinosaurs were walking the earth when he was born.
they had feathers, by the way.
I always
They
like
did
that.
have feathers, I saw that.
I always like that rant where he explains what his name is to Bruce Willis in that movie. It's like, my name's not Hey Zeus. It's Zeus. Got a thunder? Don't fuck with me. I'll shove a lightning bolt up your ass, Zeus. Love it.
I think we just got a new segment.
Yeah. JC does Samuel L. Jackson impressions.
I don't know. That
I
motherfucker
can't
gets
do
all
it
the
justice.
time.
Random movies, each episode.
I don't know when he gets the time
Just
to be
one
in all
line,
these
that's
movies.
it.
Yeah, that's because he's actually being CGI'd in all these
Yeah,
movies
have you-
now. He hasn't been in a movie in like
He
10
died
years.
10 years ago.
No, I had a
The whole-
customer at work.
hologram
I forget how the conversation came up. I had a customer at work that somebody like asked like their favorite actor, and somebody said Sam Jackson. They said that they don't know who that is. I was like, you don't know who Sam Jackson is? And that a line from Ted 2 immediately came into my head. Have you ever seen every movie ever? He's the black guy. Like, he's in everything.
Oh, please said that to the customer.
Oh yes, I did say that to the
That's
customer.
like for a job.
He's like, I need a new job, guys.
Dude, I've gotten to the point where I don't.
Every movie, and they took it a little racist.
Wow, it's hurting.
It's from a movie. Anyway, all right. So I guess that brings me to the final question. With it. Oh, I'm sorry. My one that I don't think should be touched was actually one that was mentioned in the last part was was Christmas Vacation. Honestly, that movie I think is too classic to be touched. I don't think you can redo that one, remade it. I mean, you can add on to it, like have a continuation. Like,
yeah, but and then that's why I did clarify it.
It's like a Medea movie. They just play everybody.
Yeah.
But that's why I
Chevy Chase
clarified
maybe a
to say
fuck
kind
sick
of like
great.
the same way they did the new Vacation movie.
yeah, and to me
like,
that's
I
not a
mean, you can't
reboot.
try
That's
to
more like it's a sequel, but it's not like the same. You know, but I don't know. Ed Helms'
Same universe,
Russ
different-
though was just
It's like multiverse. They did it on Earth too, so it doesn't
Right, yeah.
affect the original, but
Right.
they can still have their
Earth 2.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I mean,
so
in
we're
a
gonna,
movie series
we're
that
finally
changed
gonna,
Russ out, what, 5 times? Like, is
Yeah,
it really
I
that
know,
hard to
right?
believe he turned into Ed Helms as he grew up?
So we're gonna finally answer the inevitable question. Then, what is your favorite Christmas movie of all time? So we're gonna start and go around. We'll start with Jamar and Mike since they're holding hands right now.
I'll let you go.
Oh, no.
Well, technically, now this is like
Now we're
really
holding
weird.
hands, yeah.
That's like
now
the
it is an
Rainbow
Oreo.
Coalition. That was really weird.
Ebony
Alright.
and
You're
Ivory.
invited into the turtle.
Oh, this
Turtle
is
lair.
If I live in that closet, how's this gonna work?
Hey, Mike, did you sign the non-disclosure agreement yet? Once you're in that turtle room, you gotta sign it. You can't talk about it when you leave.
True. That explains the leather couch back there.
Jesus Christ.
Cameron,
That's the couch,
shut up.
couch.
It's actually against the wall. That's why you guys can never see.
Yeah, it's hidden very well behind us.
So
This is a wall. This is our
favorite
podcast.
all right. So,
Oh, this is so much better than the old way.
I'm-
This is a lot more entertaining, in my opinion.
so
I mean, this is more entertaining.
favorite holiday movie. So I tweeted out that Die Hard was my favorite, and I think it was a part of just like that's the one I watch every year. This is it. This gotta be my favorite. But actually, today I discovered a movie that I was completely looking over, and I want you guys to see if it is a Christmas movie because it definitely is. It's probably one of my all-time favorite movies of all time.
All-time movies of all
And
time.
then if you categorize all time together, it would probably be in that all-time
My
top.
frame.
So it's hilarious. It has Santa Claus in it. The story's awesome. It's hilarious. It doesn't have Kevin Hart in it,
Swear to God, I
unfortunately.
was like-
No, but it's actually Friday After Next.
That's
That
April.
is a awesome Christmas movie that I
Jason's
didn't even
disappointed.
realize that like. But so hear me out because it does take place on Christmas. So if we're categorizing Die Hard, we gotta throw this movie in.
Let me check my Palm Pilot. Hey, that's what to do.
Who
I
doesn't
mean,
know?
it is a Christmas movie. The guy's stealing all the Christmas gifts.
Yes,
That's true.
Santa
It's like a
Claus.
modern day Grinch.
Yes, Santa Claus is still in the gifts, so they're trying to raise enough money to pay their rent, so they throw a Christmas party. Like it's amazing. It's so many amazing like moments in that movie. It's awesome. And Terry Crews could actually play Sinbad. Now that I think about it,
That would be entertaining.
there we go. Got it. All right, but yeah, that would be my all-time favorite. Next would be Jingle All the Way, and then I would put Die Hard at number 3, just because I like funny movies.
All right, what about you, Mike?
Well, I'm choosing mine for multiple reasons. One of them because I have to get my reference in every single podcast ever. Batman Returns. Takes place on Christmas. The entire movie's in the
Merry
winter.
Christmas.
They've got the decorations, the
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
tree. It's a fucking Christmas movie. Come
Batman
on.
vs Superman still sucks, but yeah, you're right.
I'm Batman.
Face sucks.
Merry Christmas.
Wait,
who's over there? I can't turn around. Oh, go ahead.
Wow.
Nope, Michael Keaton.
Oh,
Even
You've been hitting
yourself.
that Kevin Hart too hard.
oh man.
But yeah, so that's my number 1. My number 2 is going to be Jingle All the Way.
Thank
All
you,
right.
sir. You guys are gonna be so pissed in like 2 years when they announce the reboot.
Oh my god.
I mean, you got Jumanji 2 with them, so anything that could happen.
Just cancel that shit.
Yes, that just looks so bad. The only good thing in that movie is Karen.
Don't cancel that shit. I want to see it.
I don't.
I just want to see all the
I've
back.
always,
It had potential, and then I saw Jack
I've
Black.
always said
no.
that they needed another Jumanji.
No,
Yeah.
I just want
But-
them to release an hour of footage of behind the scenes of The Rock screwing with Kevin Hart with all the insects in the rainforest where they're shooting, because those like vines or whatever that I've seen are fucking hilarious, just like spiders and shit, and like there won't even be anything there, and The Rock will just be like, oh look, and like Kevin Hart will freak the fuck out and run away, and it's like, oh Schadenfreude, I derive pleasure from his.
That's not what's gonna be.
His torture.
And him just torturing him for 2 hours. I'd watch that.
All right, Jake. What about you?
I think I've already kind of said it with my Untouchable movie. Like I love the Gremlins. Like I'm a horror guy, and it has this perfect mix of like, I mean it's not a horror movie, but there's
Yeah, it's a kids horror movie.
yeah, and it's just so good. Like everything about it, like the setting and like the story line of it, and like it's essentially the story of a kid who gets a pet, and then like the pet causes a rampage in the city. Like that's awesome. Like, and I don't know.
So you're
There's
telling
just
me
a
is
lot of
don't give kids pets, they fuck shit up.
yeah, exactly. It's more of the story, man. So I mean, I would definitely say Gremlins, and then like to round the top three, like Night Before Christmas, of course. I love that movie, and then for number 3, I would probably have to. I don't know. I don't have number 3, just the 2. I like a lot of Christmas movies though. Like surprisingly enough, for how much hate I have inside of me, I like a lot of Christmas movies.
That's the thing. He's the only person who hates more than I do, which is impressive.
I do like Home
Wes, how
Alone.
about you?
I think Home Alone.
All right. So I love Gremlins. It's in my top 5 favorite films of all time. But I don't. It's a Christmas movie, but I don't consider it like one of the best Christmas movies.
Dark.
Although again, a great film. Again, one of my favorites ever made. I would go with The Night Before Christmas. Again, another one of my favorite films of all time. I can watch that movie any day. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas time, doesn't matter if it's October, doesn't matter if it's fucking January, February, March. Doesn't matter. I can watch it any day. So that would be my number 1. Christmas Vacation is fucking hilarious. Still to this day, you laugh your ass off. So that would be number 2. And then, I like the Santa Claus a lot, but I watched it the other day, and that movie's dated as fuck. When we talk about movies that could use a reboot, that movie could probably use a reboot.
Hey, I'm telling you, Rock and Kevin Hart, it'd be great.
Plus the second and third one suck balls.
Especially seeing they have to
Alright,
CGI Rock as fat. That'd be
I
great.
just want to show you something real quick, right? All right.
Uh-oh.
So there's Gremlins, right?
I love Gremlins too. Oh my god.
Christmas Vacation
Yeah.
and the Santa Claus.
Nice.
Like they were all literally like, sitting over
thing
there
is-
because I went through to look for
Is
all
it
of my
DVD?
Christmas
Two of them
movies.
were Santa
I
Claus and
have,
Christmas
I have a
Vacation
shit ton of
DVDs.
Christmas movies too. My third would be Bad Santa. I love Bad Santa.
I enjoyed Bad Santa. I want to see the second one.
Oh,
It looks like
Bernie
it's-
Yeah,
Mac.
the second one looks
Oh,
funny.
dude, the second one. Oh yeah.
You can't have the second one on Bernie Mac.
Yeah, they just
Well, Bernie
Yeah, they
Mac's
replaced him with
dead,
Kevin Hart.
though, dude.
I know, that's why I said.
Yeah, they just had Samuel L. Jackson play him.
yeah, and then they CGI'd his face.
You know, if they did that, 90% of America would know.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's the sad part.
Oh, I miss Bernie Mac.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
I
All right,
forgot
so
he was
I
even
gotta say
in
my favorite of
Bad Santa.
What's that, Jake?
I totally forgot
What'd
he
you
was
say?
in Bad Santa. To be honest.
Oh,
Until you
yeah.
said it. I was like, oh yeah.
Always with Samuel L.
Always
Jackson.
eating an orange.
Well, no, like it's just been a really long time since I watched Bad Santa, so it's more that than anything else. But
It makes me
So
feel better.
my
I
favorite-
forgot about Bernie Mac as a whole. So
My favorite Christmas movie, probably dating back to when I was a kid, and I still watch it as an adult, is the cartoon version of The Grinch. Always liked it, always will. It's just a good movie. It's got the shut up, Wes. Or
sorry.
shut up, Jamar.
Wait, you just mentioned the Grinch. It's so boring.
The Grinch is such a
The
good
Grinch
movie.
is great. The movie with Jim Carrey is a piece of shit.
The
really,
Jim
there's
Carrey
actually
movie is
some
not good, but the
overall,
cartoon is
like
good.
yeah, like overall, but like there's so many great lines from the Jim Carrey Grinch, like when he flips open the phone book and he's like, hate, really hate, absolutely, loathe entirely. Like there's just so many like good like things that get me.
Of course he would like that.
Yeah.
The goddamn
I love
Grinch.
our resident Grinch would like
Yeah.
that. You're right.
So like there's
It was
just
a
there's
big
some
one.
great lines.
I don't understand because they took a
and, like,
half-hour
parts,
movie
yeah.
and they decided we need to make this an hour longer. How can we do it? Let's have the girl be like trying to do a like project for school about the Grinch, trying to bring him back to meet up with his high school lover, and he looks like he's been like guzzling them down for the past 20 years, about to show up for his 20-year reunion, and it's just like no, there's too much bullshit in this movie. and then it just comes out to him being
Dude,
vengeful because he didn't get paid.
let's all admit that Baby Grinch in that movie is fucking
Oh my God.
horrifying. It's
Creepy as hell.
horrifying. When it's
That
in the,
thing
like when
was
it's
it,
in
you're
the little
shitting your
like the high chair trying to eat. Oh my god, it's terrifying.
Sweet. Oh,
I remember.
I remember. All right, so before we close things out, I want to give.
Wait, what are your other two? You only said one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know I had to have a list.
Yeah.
It's like I said best, not
Grinch,
Yeah, we all
Christmas
added.
Vacation, and my third one would probably be. Well, I guess if we're going to classify Die Hard as a Christmas movie, I'll throw that as my third one. I do like Die Hard. The original Die Hard doesn't get any better for that.
Like, do not judge me for.
You already said a Christmas story, so I like all you guys again.
I'm not saying. I
Right.
That was my
never
number
really like.
3 by
I never
instead,
hate.
so
I don't hate the Christmas Story, but it's not one of my favorite things to watch.
I enjoy it. I watch it every year.
Shut up.
Well, yeah, you watch it every year because it's on TV every year, and it's just constantly playing every
Just
year.
not on TBS. It's not that hard, Jason. It's on one channel.
But when you're not at your own home,
how
you're not
it is.
controlling
All right,
TV.
Mike, you sealed it.
You can solve that
I'm getting
problem by
onto
not
the
having
division
cable anymore.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause that's gonna happen.
All right. So before we close this
Wait.
out,
This last night for Mike getting on it.
What?
Your boyfriend
Okay.
here got pissed at
You
you last
Jason
night.
had
for getting
fun
on it.
last night.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Jamar and I had a good time. That new update is awesome.
I fell asleep while playing
Yeah.
my game. Like I was just staring at the ceiling.
And this was
Alright,
after his brother decided to blow up my house.
So
true,
before we close this out,
It
we're
was so
going.
funny.
We're gonna kind of have a different kind of thing. So everybody has like holiday shopping woes and mishaps and fun stories that happen. So what we're gonna do is Jamar is gonna tell us a story about what happened to him on Black Friday. And for anybody that listens to this, if you want to share your holiday experiences, or if you have a story that will top Jamar's, please feel free to comment it on
Possible.
Twitter or on our YouTube channel or however you watch this or listen to it. So without further ado, Jamar is going to tell us the story of what happened to him on Black Friday. Jamar, take it away.
Okay, so I completely forgot about this. And first thing I want to do is apologize to anybody who is watching, or not watching, but listening to the podcast on iTunes or your podcast app, because you're not going to get a lot of context at all for this. But it was Black Friday, right? So we were, deciding on some things to do, and I actually kind of talked Wes and trying to, come down to the local Target at our area.
Shout out to Target.
Yeah, shout out to Target.
Shit.
Give us free shit.
So we decided to meet up in the parking lot at Target. I was already there, parked far back in the back, so there's like sections in the parking lot. Well, no one will know because I'm not going to say where we live, but there's a Panda Express, so I was walking by Panda Express.
Damn, that's a fucking hike.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a
I
walk.
realized that it was that long of a journey. You're like
I was surprised.
crossing the Shire for that shit.
We were pretty much on the exact opposite ends. Wes had a parking spot that was maybe 3 spots away from the actual Target, and my parking spot was all the way in the other end. So, yeah, I called Wes, and, we're meeting up, trying to link up. Coincidence enough, we parked in the same aisle. So I look straight ahead. I can see Wes. He can see me. I wave. Hey, I'll see you. We'll be there in a few minutes. So I proceed to walk towards him. Well, the weird thing about this parking lot is that there's incoming and outgoing traffic that's leaving the area because it's a plaza. So I'm about to walk across the plaza. Nothing, crazy. I've done it multiple times before. Just like I was taught as a child, you look to the right, you look to the left. I look to the right, car says go. Look to the left, car says go. So cool. This was probably about maybe, would you say about 5 seconds or so after I got off the phone with you, Wes? Because I still had my phone in my hand, right? So I say, hey, Wes, I see you. I'm coming. I start walking across the street, and I hear a sound of like a car idling and the engine revving up. So, you think of like, oh, the car that's waiting and letting me go, maybe their car's old and they have the heat on, so the engine revs. So you hear a, well, to my surprise, that was a car that actually hit me. So I just remember hearing that sound and associating the sound of the hood metal sound making, you know, a dent into the hood. So yeah, that happened. I hopped up. A couple things, just, you know, to give you context in my mind right now. Two things were on my mind. The first thing was, fuck, what just happened? The second thing was, my foot's cold. So I didn't think about the second thing for a while. Out of the corner of my eye, Wes is there, and he's like, Jamar, are you okay? I'm like, what do you mean I'm okay? What the fuck just happened? And he goes, are you okay? I think you were just hit by a car. And I go, fuck, did I just get hit by a car? So, yeah, that happened. Well, I looked down. My foot was cold because I didn't have a shoe on. I was missing my right shoe. Well, the gentleman who was actually to the left of me, who waved me to go, he actually came out of his car, which was really nice of him.
Your shoe?
Yeah, and he walked over, and I just remember, this may have happened or may not have happened. I just remember
He got hit a little hard.
I just remember seeing him hand Wes my shoe, and he goes, "Is this his?" And that's all I thought.
And then he went back to his car and went back to shopping.
Have you know, another chilling thought hit my mind,
And
and
Deppin hit you on purpose?
no.
Oh.
I freaked out because I thought I dropped my phone. And I was like, holy shit, my phone's cracked. Sure enough, I looked down and it was still in my hand. Didn't let go of the phone at all.
He didn't care about anything else but his phone.
My phone,
He's just like, no.
no case.
He's like the dude at the party that falls down the steps but manages to hold on to his beer.
Not one single drop.
Well, it's more expensive to get your phone replaced than to fix a bone.
Yeah, so, yeah, that happened. I mean, the guy got out of the car. He was apologetic and things. And I just have to add, like, if you learn anything from this story, if you're listening,
Kids don't make sure to check both ways more than once before you start walking across the street.
No. If something happens, you should probably not try and be a tough guy, because I'm with Wes, and you know,
He had to press his boyfriend.
we're like, all right, fuck, I just got hit by a car, but let's just go inside Target, okay? Let's finish this out.
Let's just go shopping.
So as we're walking through the store, my hand starts to get really numb. So I'm like,
God, you like had a heart attack or a stroke in the middle of Target.
I'm trying to hold it together because I don't want anyone to freak out. But I'm thinking in my mind, like, shit, we need to go to the hospital. So yeah, don't ever ignore anything like when some crazy shit happens. Just
Yeah, so if you get hit by a car, don't just try to walk it off, kid.
Don't walk it off. But I'm all good now. I'm not, dead, obviously.
So wait, did you file the police report at the time that you got hit by a car, then went shopping afterwards, or did you not file the police report until you went to the hospital?
Sure enough, our finest police officers actually told us. He said, like, we asked him because they were working security, and he goes, "Well, if you want to file a police report, you have to actually leave in an ambulance for them to do a police report. If you want, you can go get checked out in the hospital and come downtown tomorrow and file a report afterwards. But he's like, if we do one here, you have to leave in an ambulance." And I'm like, well, I
haven't done my shopping yet.
well, I thought, like, man, that's gonna cost a lot of money. So
Yeah.
let me just
Ambulance is expensive as fuck.
It's not money that you're gonna have to pay. It's money that the person that hit you would have to pay.
But in the mind frame that I was in, I was still thinking, did I just get hit by a car?
He hadn't processed that it was a person that hit him.
It was actually weird, though, because he mentioned that without me leaving, they can't automatically do a claim because there wasn't another vehicle involved. And I find that kind of weird that, like, if I hit another car, instantly you have to make a claim. But if I hit a human, it's okay. Like, you don't have to do it right away.
Yeah, those, you just hit it, they're dead, and you're done.
Yeah,
So
I just thought that was
you
funny.
get the
Unless
pieces.
they left in an ambulance, but yeah. So, yeah.
Jason just looks horrified by this news. He's like, I'm so baffled. What?
I just wish I was with you, because I would have made sure that you left in an ambulance and actually got your ass checked out and filed a charge against the person that fucking hit you.
He's an adult. He's gonna do what he wants to do.
First of all, everything's all good. I did get checked out. We left out of Target. We were probably there for about 15, 20 minutes. I had to call my girlfriend, and she like freaked out, and
I imagine KP was probably just like losing
she left work, and then I actually vividly remember her coming home and being like, I'm missing on a time and a half right now, or double time and a half. So she's all pissed off, but it's no big deal.
I'm losing money because you're shooting out hit by a car. Both ways.
The best thing out of all of this is the next day when he said, I worked 9 Black Fridays, and all it took to have one off was to get hit by a car.
That's it. That's it. You worked retail for 10 years now, and first time I got Black Friday off, all I had to do was get hit by a car. It was easy. Easy. So
it was the craziest thing.
But yeah, everything was done properly. I went to the ER afterwards, after we left there, got checked out, went after there to, the local police department, did the report and everything there, and talked to the insurance and stuff. So everything's all good. It's all good.
All right, well, that's good.
I just want all the viewers to know that I did write a version of this that is in the form of Grandma got hit by a reindeer or ran over by a reindeer, but they would not make him sing it.
Absolutely not, because getting hit by a car.
Go ahead.
Wait. Because if I would have had to sing that, getting hit by the car would have been the second worst thing to happen this year. Yeah, but yeah, that was it.
I'm so glad that I didn't hear that whole story until right now. It was great to actually hear it live and react to it.
Yeah. But all we got was like the group.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And it was all from Wes. He's like, Jamar got hit by a car. And we're like,
I'm
is he okay? Is he okay? Is he okay?
Wait,
An
yeah.
hour later, he's like, yeah, he's okay.
The
He's
first
not
thing was like,
It wasn't even like Jamar got hit by a car.
shit.
Yeah, it was like, holy shit, guys. And then
Yeah,
we're like,
holy shit,
what?
guys,
And
holy
he's like,
shit,
you'll
guys,
never
holy
believe what
shit,
just
what?
happened. And then he's like, well, tell us. And he's like, Jamar just got hit by a car. And we're like, oh yeah, okay. He got like bumped as the car was backing up. And they're like, no, he got knocked out of his shoes. And we're like, what the fuck?
yeah. I mean,
There was like a solid 15 minutes between each text from Wes. So we were like waiting in suspense each time.
Well, I didn't want to.
Yeah,
Car's thing. I didn't want to
Right.
step.
You didn't want to ruin your story for
I
you.
didn't want
What kind
to
of car was it? Because if it was a Dodge,
to be
that'd
fair,
amazing.
I'm not, no, it wasn't a Dodge. I'm not a very small person. I have, a fairly large stature, except for when I'm standing next to Mike. He makes me feel short now. But anyways, it was a Ford. What was it? A Ford Focus.
Fiesta?
It was a hatchback Ford Focus.
I thought it was great if it was a Ford Fiesta.
Nah, it was. It wasn't that bad. So it was
That makes
small car.
the grandma got ran over by a reindeer version so much better.
Yeah.
It was a small car.
I was to you by the time you stood up because I'm the
Yeah,
white
that-
Usain Bolt.
That's very true. I remember waving down the West at the end of the parking lot, and then as soon as it happened, I come up. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then Wes is standing next to me, so it was
That's
like
the fastest Wes has ran
It was
in
the
like
blast.
ever because he saw you. You almost died. He's like, no.
Hey, I'm
My God,
actually,
actually,
Mike. I'm actually really fast. Sarah calls me freakishly fast,
it was.
and actually, I have nicknamed you the white Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
next time I'm out
it's
here,
Barry
I'll
Allen.
race you down your
Barry
street.
Allen.
I win.
We're not talking about your bedroom performance, Wes. We're talking about you running from.
Oh, well, I'm really good at marathons, Jason.
Anyway, all right. Well, thank you, Jamar, for sharing that story. Like I said, if anybody has a story that can top that, please feel free to comment in the YouTube channel below after you subscribe to our channel. And also,
One
Yeah.
other thing, I know normally when I tell this story, a lot of people say, because it's Black Friday or Black Thanksgiving or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Thanksgiving.
The
Sounds like a
first
Medea movie.
Whoa! First of all,
This Thanksgiving, Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart in Black Thanksgiving.
I love
The
the
story
the
of a man
Rock-
getting hit by a car.
So I'd be the Rock. You'd be Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah, I'm cool. I mean,
Well, yeah,
I'm cool with the Rock.
Hart get ran over by a car, then The Rock. The Rock would just dent that fucking thing.
what I was gonna say is the one thing that most people ask me like after it happened or when I tell the story is they were like, well, did you get good deals? And I got Kristen, my girlfriend, a really awesome blanket, and I can't remember what else I got. What did I get? A blanket and
sounds like you had a concussion.
no,
His arm went numb. He had a concussion.
Oh.
I can't remember what else it was. It was
Yeah,
like,
Was it a
like
blanket that they
$10,000
gave you at the
that night?
hospital that you just kind of held on to and then took home and you're like,
It's really
here you
shiny.
go?
I mean, you didn't buy any fucking like Pyrex this time, so I'm okay.
No,
If it's whatever you bought.
It was legitimately a blanket that was $10 off that I
So
didn't really
you got
want.
that car for a fucking blanket.
Yep.
$10 blanket.
And she was mad. And she was mad at you because she missed out on her time and a half out of that awesome blanket.
Every single possible
We're
way.
overplaying.
Black Friday.
You know, she wasn't mad. Yeah, that was it. So
All right, awesome.
You better fucking like that blanket. You almost died for it.
Deals were so good, people were flying out of their shoes.
Like you've been waiting a month to say that.
It's funny to me because I have a Dane Cook CD, and he talks about watching some guy get hit by a car and getting knocked out of his shoes. So I think that's hilarious. That's a real thing that happens.
I didn't get knocked out my shoes. My shoe got knocked off of me.
I mean,
Right.
it's kind of the same thing.
Same thing.
But, yeah, Jason, do you want me to go ahead and say this real quick before we close it out?
Yeah, go for it, man.
All right, so we're very, very grateful. Like if we have any viewers at all, honestly, and we try and share things out on Twitter and like say, we just want to interact with people. We want people to see our content and maybe even see your content. But when we checked our results, our phones were blowing up, and we got like an amazing response on this Twitter poll. I think it was at like 26,000 votes and a ton of retweets, a ton of likes. So we really appreciate that. So I think that's kind of our way of like, showing our appreciation. We want to pick somebody to let them watch their favorite, Christmas movie. So the idea is basically, I put it out on Twitter. If you've gotten this far into the video and you didn't see that, I'll explain it again real quickly. All you have to do is just mention us on Twitter with this secret code that I'm going to say. And you can also do it for Facebook as well. I don't know how that works because I'm not, 40. So how do you? No, I joke.
This group, this 40 is Jason.
I joke. No, but yeah, just mention us. You can mention us on Twitter, or maybe we can get a post up tonight, and then just mention a
Just
comment.
share a
in
page
that.
on Facebook.
Yeah, or share a page on
and because when you share things, you have to write you can write a post. So share our Facebook
With the
page
secret code.
with the secret code.
Okay.
Problem solved.
looking at the wrong
problem solved.
Thank you. So yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Jake's still used my our bit.
He's the only one that gets it. That's why.
Well, Jason kind of got it. Wes still hasn't caught on yet.
So
I wasn't listening.
So basically, that's all we're asking to do. And then what we're going to do is the winner, we're going to contact you. And if you don't have an iPhone for some odd reason and you
'Cause you're
need
smart.
a Google Play gift card, we're going to send you enough money to rent the movie of your all-time favorite
Money
dreams.
to rent. That
So,
sounds so
well, yeah,
depressing
because
when you
I mean,
say
I'm
that.
not going to give you $45 to, buy fucking Ernest Saves Christmas. But yeah, we're gonna get it so you can watch your favorite movie for free on us. So hopefully that spreads a little bit of Christmas cheer. We don't know exactly how many winners we're gonna do. I would like to do 3, but it'll probably be 1 because I got to buy a car and I didn't give any money yet. So
For every 100 people that enter, we'll give away one.
okay, that sounds cool.
I mean,
Likely we'll give away 1 then.
yeah,
But
I
thank
mean, we had 25,000 something votes, so I
As of
figure
right now, it's 26,217.
Yeah,
See,
so
so,
maybe 5 people. It doesn't matter.
yeah, regardless. So every 100 shares, whatever we get,
Behind the scenes, people. This is why we don't know anything. No, but we're good. So
we put everything all live.
So basically, what we're gonna do is this video. If you're watching it right now, today is Wednesday. So we're gonna do it until the end of the week, unless something's crazy, and then today is Wednesday. Means that it's Thursday. So just ignore what I just said. But
In case the internet won't upload this correctly.
we're gonna try and get in contact with the winner on Friday or winners. So that's just some little giveaway we're doing for Christmas, guys.
So watch the podcast and
Listen to the podcast and watch the YouTube video. And guess what? I'm going to say the secret word right now. It's no. Sleigh bells.
God damn it.
There we go.
That's 2 words.
Yeah, that's a secret code.
Oh, there you
secret
go.
code is
You
sleigh
said
bells.
secret
Alright.
word, secret code. Okay. Secret 2
Sleigh
words.
Whenever you hear sleigh bells, scream real loud.
Sleigh bells.
Alright, so Comment on our Twitter or Facebook. Please definitely watch the podcast.
Share the
Mention
post.
us.
Share, mention us.
Share the page on Facebook.
Follow the rules we tweeted out, pretty
Touch
much.
the butts.
Got it.
Exactly. All right. So thank you to anybody who took the time to watch this show or listen to us on iTunes or Google Play once it's uploaded on there. Please subscribe to our channel, whether it's our YouTube channel or our iTunes channel, whatever it is. Subscribe to it.
YouTube.
You can interact with us on Facebook. You can interact with us at our Twitter. What am I hearing in the background?
It's probably Jake watching porn.
Oh, cool. All right. As long as it's porn, that's all that
He
matters.
smiled.
Please interact with us
No,
on our
it-
Twitter
it's-
page.
Yeah.
Double D Nurses 3. The Christmas story.
Oh God.
At
We
FPFC
take the
Podcast.
all the way.
You can tweet us individually. You can reach Jake at _GhostCross. That's at _Ghost is in Casper, Cross is in Jesus. Shut up, Mike. Everybody likes that joke. You can also tweet
you're the
Jamar
first
at
time.
Macintosh Mar. You can tweet Mike at Homeless Boy. I'm just kidding. At Cult of Gresser. And you can tweet Wes at The Only Wes Smith. And of course, you can reach me at JT Hummel. And you can also find everything about us, any content that we post. There's links to it at our website, fanboyfightclub.com. So, without that, I'm going to leave you with a couple of questions. Will Jake get his ass kicked for his criticism of A Christmas Story? Will Jamar and Mike be replaced by The Rock and Kevin Hart next week on the podcast?
Oh please! Oh God! Someone
And more
tweet that.
importantly, will Wes smile? Find out the answers to all these questions and more next week or next episode of the Fanboy Fight Club podcast. Thank you. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, good night.
Deuces.
Oh yeah, we're this way now.
Where's the other one?